The state's appeal of the High Court ruling, which blocked President Anthony Carmona from swearing in 2 judges, is currently underway. President Carmona was expected to swear in 2 judges on the advice of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. However, on Monday, former Government Minister David Walker sought and won a last-minute injunction to stop this, as he claimed the JLSC was performing its duties without its full complement of 5 members. Justice Frank C. Prasad, in granting the injunction, said on June 9th his decision on whether or not the order made ought to continue will be made known. The JLSC has also been stopped from advising the President on the appointment of any new judicial officers until the hearing is completed. And the property tax appeal is also being heard in the Court of Appeal. A 3-judge panel began hearing submissions from attorneys representing both the state and former Government Minister David Walker. Mr. Walker had challenged the implementation of the tax. An interim injunction was granted preventing the state from collecting or issuing any valuation return forms until May 31st, and that date was eventually extended until June 27th by the judge during a subsequent hearing. Well, a new vessel alone will not solve the medium and long-term issues affecting the sea bridge. According to businessman and financial analyst David Walker, there is a management issue which also needs to be addressed.
I am personally of the view that a boat of itself will not solve this problem. It may solve it in the short term, but eventually we'll be back in the same position. I feel the underlying issue is one of management and leadership.
Why?
The two aren't the same, but because you see so many inefficiencies taking place.
He also questioned the decision-making process of state boards.
When we create a state enterprise, the rationale usually, we are told, is so that the decision-making is more efficient, faster, and so on. Why is it that decisions then still have to go to cabinet? If decisions are still going to cabinet, what is the purpose of the state enterprise? Why doesn't it just stay within the ministry?
And from David Beckham's Mohican to Roberto Baggio's ponytail, haircuts can define a footballer, but 8-year-old Millie Hernandez low-cut landed her and her team in trouble in what is seen as a hair-raising experience. Millie, who is good enough to play for the under-11s, had helped the team to the finals of the Springfield Soccer Club tournament, but 4 hours before kickoff on Sunday, the Azuri Cachorros were disqualified after someone complained there was a boy on the team. The Springfield Soccer Association said that a misprint in the team's roster identified Hernandez as a boy in violation of state and tournament rules, although another form listed her correctly as a girl. There was some consolation for Millie after World Cup winners Mia Hamm and Abby Wambach tweeted their support, with Hamm inviting her to a training camp and Wambach saw her as a kindred spirit. And that was your C News Update. I'm Stacey Ann Providence. Good afternoon.